Hey guys, Mr. Cheese Gaming here, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. Last time, something rather unfortunate happened right after we received our 6th gym badge. And really? I shined them up just only the other day and they're still somewhat shiny? That's actually pretty nice. But anyways, we got right ahead and obtained the steel badge. Is it called the steel badge? I already forgot if it's called the steel badge or not. But that's not what's important. What's important is that Lake Valor just recently got blown up. And well, we were gonna go to Lake Valor anyways to try to catch the legendary Pokemon there. So here we are at Valor Lakefront. Let's go and make sure that everything is alright. Seems like the TV crew is gone. So, before we go in, I just want to say I put the EXP share on Hans. And also a good idea too, before we go in there. Off screen, I obtained a bunch of protein and some carbos, specifically 6 and 7. The reason why I did that is because I've already fed 4 proteins to Anubis and 3 carbos to Anubis. The reason why, so more specifically, the reason why is because with any vitamin, a single Pokemon can only consume a 10 of one vitamin type. Man, that was bad phrasing. Let me try that again. A Pokemon can only receive 10 of each vitamin. And since Anubis already received 4 protein and 3 carbos, this is a last amount of vitamins that Anubis can obtain. Of course, that would only increase the effort values to 100 in attack and speed. However, I could easily make that up with just EV training with wild Pokemon out there. But I say, go right ahead, feed them protein, because I have the money to do so. Also, I'm actually wondering if feeding Riolu all those berries was even worth it, because feeding it vitamins would also increase happiness. But anyways, carbos for its speed. What also increases its happiness would be evolving. And honestly, Anubis has just enough happiness to evolve. I know we only had one other video where Anubis was a cute little Riolu, but well, we're gonna have to say goodbye to all that cuteness. And as you can see, all those EVs, effort values that we gave to Riolu via the protein and carbos, increases the attack and the speed. It's so cool! I am so glad to have a game where I can use my number 1 favorite Pokemon on my team. Again, I blame you for making me a disgusting furry. But I love you so much because you are so cool, and I would love to give you a hug, but you have a chest spike. I'll just have to hug you from the rear. Anubis. You only just evolved, and I'm already gay for you. Well, actually, there's no need to hold on to that Soothe Bell anymore. Let's take a look at Anubis. Now a Steel type. Still doesn't take many experience to fully evolve. Oh, by the way, the rare candy, what it does is that it gives you exactly the amount of EXP in order to evolve. So if you have some EXP already, yeah, it's just gonna reset to the maximum amount required for the next level. Got the attack all the way to 10. Special attack is still very good. Well, speed, like I said, Quiet lowers it, is going to lower the speed, but is helpful for the special attack. Same learn set, same everything. What is Kong holding on to? Amulet coin, like, of course, he always holds on to that. Anyways, enough messing around, let's actually check out Lake Valor. And what do you know? It's all dried up. And I could skip you? Or maybe you're not a trainer? Hahaha, next stop, Lake Verity. The closest levelization is a Hicktown Twin Leaf. We can roll in there completely unopposed. Bunch of Magikarp here. Wiggly flopping about. Okay. You're a trainer, aren't you? Would you like to join the Magikarp and flop around in the mud? Sure, I can be just like that girl from that one episode of the anime. Hypno's Nap Time, I believe that episode was. That was weird. Well, you're not a required trainer, but I do recommend fighting all the Galactic Grunts here, because after this, you won't be able to fight them again. So you can think of dried up Lake Valor, kind of like a Pokemon gym. Overwhelming. What do you say afterward? Because I'll never get an opportunity to talk to you again. I played you for a child and paid a stiff price for my arrogance. Oh, somebody is learning. However, you're much too late. Team Galactic has already found the sunken island under the lake, and the Pokemon that lay in it? Well, what do you think? Don't tell me it's always captured. By the way, talk to you first. Even Team Galactic has no use for a Magikarp. Worthless, all of them. Well, even Team Rocket had even Team Rocket knew that you could evolve, Magikarp into Gyarados. Anyways, as I was saying, the dried up Lake Valor counts as a separate area from the regular Lake Valor that you are able to go anyways. Because of that, there's a permanently missable item here. And of course, it's a hidden item. And I stepped right on top of it. And HP up. Well, we already know who we're going to give that to. We're going to give that to Etty, of course. Oh, and actually raise the EV effort values up enough to get another HP. When it comes to HP, 4 EVs equals an additional point of health. Anyways. Nothing there. Okay, you're a required trainer, however. We set off the Galactic Bomb. Its blast force was phenomenal. Ah, I get it. Couldn't use it in Celestic Town, so you decide to use it here instead. So that's what you were testing the bomb. Why you were testing all those bombs. Well, Cyrus did say right from the beginning that he wanted to the Pokemon here. Like, wow. Yeah, all the way back since the second video where we first met him, he was talking about trying to capture Mesprit in Verity. Your Pokemon attack was phenomenal power, yes? Yes, I know. You aim to take us on, Dreamon in Galactic fusion number. Even as we speak, other members should be near Twin Leaf Town. That's right, they're on the way to Lake Verity. Well, and guess we know where to go next. Okay, you were a Skibbletoe trainer. What do you want? You're investigating the explosion, but it doesn't matter who you are. It's too late to make any difference. Things are going really interesting now. All the legendary Pokemon are going to be brought to our HQ in Veilstone. Yeah, we kind of already knew that was your headquarters in Veilstone. No surprise. Obviously, we can't reach that tall grass over there because, you know. No, can't surf where there's no water. Gonna have to wait for this to refill. Anyways, optional trainer, but I'm gonna battle him anyways, because, like I said, I highly recommend fighting every Galactic Gruntier. I'll punish you in place of our boss for defying Team Galactus. And of course, the optional trainers have to have a ton of Pokemon. Okay, that's nice. Han's growing to Safeguard. Protects the Pokemon from, what was it, critical hits or status conditions? I want to say status conditions? Yes. I'm not interested in Safeguard. I can put up with status conditions. I mean, I have so far. Outdoor. Good, something I can use my weaker moves on. Another Pokemon I could just use Mach Punch on and take it out just fine. Kong is overpowered. Use him way too much. I took the punishment. Yes, you did. Anyways. Go into the island. Valor Cavern. Who are you? You are a new character. The mission is proceeding without a hitch. The boss should be pleased. Everything is for everyone, and for the good of Team Galactic. I recognize your face. You do? 'Cause I don't recognize yours. Here's a child who raided the Team Galactic building in Eterna. But you're not Jupiter. Jupiter should be ashamed of herself, being beaten by a child. But anything and anyone that opposes Team Galactic must be crushed. Even the very thought of opposition will not be tolerated. Alright, this is Commander Saturn, the only male aside from Cyrus that runs Team Galactic. Actually, the only male admin. Alright, Karen, but we don't actually battle him. So who cares? Flame Wheel to your Golbat. I forgot what your movesets are, but I'm gonna have it in the side of the screen anyways. Or will I? Maybe not. Well, you would know, because you would actually be able to see it. Toxic Croak, an evolved form of Croagunk, and actually something that I might have trouble with. Because you're gonna resist all of my moves, and you're gonna... Or I could get lucky and have a critical hit. That works too. And Bronzor. I'm surprised. Here's the thing. I'm surprised that no one has ever used a Bronzong on their team. Even though that... I mean, we've seen plenty of trainers use Bronzor, but never Bronzong. And I'm always, like, expecting Bronzong, but whatever. Another close combat should take you out just fine. One head KOing his entire team. Wiz Kong. You know, I'm seriously... You, my friend, are tough. I can see why you defy us. I'm seriously considering removing Kong from the party for a while because level 50... That's very much over leveled. Like, I did not expect to get to level 50 until, like, the end of the game, but whatever. I mean, we are getting pretty close to the end of the game, but still. Even I, my commander, only managed to buy us time? But that's fine. A child like you will never be able to stem the flow of time. Team Galactic will get the 3 legendary Pokemon from the lakes. With their power, we will create an entirely new universe. By now, Mars should have captured the Pokemon of Lake Verity. Guess that should be our next location, and I just like the shape of this place. You know, just the shape of the puddle. And the lake music returns to normal. But I don't think that anyone dialogue ever changed. Anyways, before you leave, and if you haven't done what I have done, make sure to get that HP up. I mean, if you miss it, that's okay, but it's permanently missable, so... Well, we know where to go next. Seems like our hometown of Twinleaf is in danger. So I guess it's time for us to return home. And it looks perfectly fine. Well, we might as well pay Mom a visit. Partially because she serves as a Pokemon Center, but hey. And she does not say anything else, despite me still saying she is by far the most caring mother in the series. Anyways, we actually don't need to go back to Lake Verity. This is completely optional, but you might as well do it for the extra experience. Ah, Rowan.
Ah, Lucas, what timing? Those Team Galactic scoundrels are after the legendary Pokemon. You got to help Dawn.
What do you gotta say? Ouch! What's with this old timer? Are you hurting him somehow?
How dare you, you misguided thugs! Dawn needs your help.
Alright. Well, I have Hans in the lead, and Ati is by far the most under-leveled. Well, that and Anubis, but Anubis can catch up pretty fast. It's Ati that I'm particularly worried about, but I would rather EV train Ati before doing that. Since I actually want to raise Eti in HP and special defense, one location that I do recommend is just surfing and fighting all the Tentacool and Tentacruel just about everywhere. That's what I recommend if you want to EV train for special defense, like I'm gonna have to do for Eti off screen. In the meantime, just about every Team Galactic battle here is a double battle. They're optional, but double battles nonetheless. It is our mission to stall you. Sorry, but we gotta do our job. No, you don't. You can rebel. In order for us to bring peace to the world, we must control it. Authoritarians. And I suddenly go quiet. Ancient power is pretty much... I choose that because it's literally the best that I got. And it resists that as well. What doesn't Krogunk resist? Ground type moves? That's the only thing that I could think of. Well. Close combat on the Krogunk and ancient power on the Golbat, because I know that Golbat would at least be weak to rock type moves. There we go. And will you go down, or will you just... Okay. No, but still pretty good damage. And actually, since you're the only Pokemon left with HP, or rather... what am I saying? You're the only trainer that has Pokemon left, so... Ah, that was a waste. I don't know, use Wish, why not? It'll be a waste either way. Losing was part of my job too. I feel better by saying that. You're too young to understand. From the Lea Lakes, we secure 3 Pokemon. You simply mustn't interfere. Boss always had plans for the 3 lakes. While you were blissfully ignorant, our work went ahead. No, I kinda knew your plans for a while, and... I should bring a Pokemon that knows Surf. Well, I can do that afterward. And besides, I want to fight all the trainers here. But yeah, if you brought a Pokemon with Surf, you can go ahead and just skip these guys altogether. In the meantime... I'll show this battle on screen as well, because I do recommend fighting everyone here. I'll knock your Pokemon into orbit. If this mission is successful, we will get a nice bonus. Would that bonus be the new world you've been talking about? I don't think that a world without emotion or willpower or knowledge... I don't think a world without spirit is exactly a good world. But hey, follow your dreams, I guess. Rock Punch to Glameow. And Ancient Power on the Stunky. Well, I was gonna go back and heal anyways. You survived that? Really? Okay. Wish all it does is that after a certain number of turns, it's going to heal up the Pokemon. Why not? Because I don't have Ancient Power anymore, so... My mind is going orbital. There goes my bonus. I've already been taken to... So we're already too late. I want Team Galactic to be powerful, that is all I want. And there's the effect for when your Pokemon are poisoned, but anyways. I'll meet you back after I heal. Okay, I'm back, and before we do anything else, you should surf to the southwest corner. Probably used repel, but so far I'm not running into any wild Pokemon. And I was going to eat those words. Fire Blast! Okay. Very powerful fire-type move. That could be useful. One and only tile I was going to walk on. Ay ay ay. Well, at least this is the one video that isn't going to be an hour long. Because I apologize for the last few videos that actually were pretty long, but anyways. Lucas! It's Team Galactic! They're taking the Pokemon off the lake! I couldn't beat this person. Alright, defeated? I thought this would... Why do I remember this being a tag battle, but okay.
That face! It brings back bad memories.
Well, yeah, it's been a long time, Mars. Valley Windworks.
I'm talking about the Windworks.
I was too.
I got the whole lot of trouble for that little incident. What's with that look on your face? You do remember me, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Fine, whatever. I'll tell you who I am again. I'm Mars, one of Team Galactic's commanders. So, what is it? Are you some lovey-dovey couple to the rescue? Not a chance. Not even a teeny one. You're all going down.
Alright! A second battle against Commander Mars. Team is gonna more or less be the same. She got in a bit more powerful, but we got a lot more powerful. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle, though. Bronzor. That's new. I don't think she had a Bronzor before, but... Alright, you're more physically defensive than... Well, it didn't matter in the end anyways. And Perugly. For most powerful Pokemon, remember when it was was it a Clamio or was it always a Perugly? I guess I really don't remember, Mars. Oh, whatever. Oh, of course. Good thing Fake Out only works on the first turn, so... First turn upon switching out, that is.
Again and again.
Easy.
I lost again. So first the Windworks, and now Lake Verity that I owe you for. This shouldn't be happening to Team Galactic's commander. Calm down, Mars. I've done my part in all of this. My mission was to transport the lake's Pokemon to our HQ. That's right, I accomplished my mission without a problem. Team, we're pulling out. The boss is waiting at HQ. The Pokemon of the 3 weeks are connected somehow. Thanks to Saturn's grandstanding at Lake Valor, a cavern appeared here. It was the caverns where the Pokemon Mesprit slept. Mesprit appeared too, probably to go help his friends. That worked out well for us. It was super easy to catch. So, now we got them all. Mesprit, the being of emotion, Azelf, the being of willpower, Uxie, the being of intelligence.
You already caught the third one, too.
Now that we have them all, you can look forward to what plans Team Galactic has for them.
How did you manage to escape when we had you in a corner?
I see. This what also occurred at Lake Valor. Another legendary Pokemon was taken away by Team Galactic. Both of you went up against full-fledged criminals. The fact that you are unharmed is reason enough to celebrate. But what about Barry? What is happening in Lake Acuity? Is Barry safe?
Well, they just said that they were successful there as well, so... Is Team Galactic? I'm not sure. Well, if you want to know where Lake Acuity is, all the way up there. So, I think we're gonna leave that. We're gonna have to go through Mount Tornet, Route 216, and 217, all the way to Snow Point City. But that is where we are going to earn our 7th badge anyways, so it's not too far out of the way. Anyways, if you like this part, hit that like button. Feel free to leave behind a comment. I'll see you guys next time.